Hi there, Taurus, and welcome to Sunshine Intuitive Readings. This will be my first reading for you. I've decided to share my sunshine with my YouTube friends and share my monthly readings with you. So welcome. I hope you enjoy. I'm really excited about joining the YouTube world and sharing some sunshine. I also encourage you to listen to your rising signs forecast video, as sometimes there's things that will pop out of there that are relevant to what's happening to you and your life this month that don't always pop out in your primary sun sign. So I do encourage you to listen to your rising sign forecast as well. And sometimes that gives you a different perspective on what's going to happen in the month ahead. So without further ado, we'll get started. Today I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's a very common deck that's used, and a lot of people can resonate with the visuals of the cards. The spread I will be using is very basic. It's really capturing the four elements, the air, the fire, water, and earth, to see what's going to be impacting you in your month ahead for March. And we'll see what it's bringing. So what is going to happen for Taurus? The month of March 2016. Let's get started and then see what's going to happen. I'm excited. Are you? All right. Very good. So let's take a peek and see what we are going to see this month. Okay. And these two cards up here, I always like to pick an extra two. And these are the overall feelings of the month coming in. The energies that are coming in for the month of March. So here we have the Emperor, which is a very, very strong card, actually, to have as an overall theme for your month, which is quite interesting. We've got the Emperor. He's sitting in a position of authority. Doesn't really seem to be fazed by anything that's coming in. There may be some fire signs. You see the rams there? They're speaking to me in this card. There may be some fire signs that are influencing you this month, but I see it all coming in a very positive way, because ultimately you're feeling very strong, very confident. You feel like you've got the ram at your back, so to speak. So that's a really good energy to have as an overlying feeling for the month. In addition, you have the Page of Cups, another really strong card for the overall feeling of the month. Here we've got love, we've got abundance, potentially some messages, potentially a new suitor coming in. Taurus, that could be exciting. There's a message there. And Cups is definitely love. So we'll see what this month brings. It looks like an interesting month for you ahead. The first card that we pulled was in the position of air, which represents your mind, the feelings that you have this month, your overall attitude towards the month ahead. So here we have the Five of Cups. And, this card looks a bit sorrowful, but I think this is the key here with this. Over here you see that there's three cups, and he, which could be you, which could be a he or she, is looking at what you've lost. But over here, look at all this greatness. You've got two upright cups. They're waiting for you. They're right there. You still have them. They're there. And sometimes we have a tendency when we have loss to focus on what we've lost, and we miss out on the joy that's right there in our lives already. So that would be my advice to you this month, Taurus, is really focus on what's there, what you already have, what's waiting for you, because you've got a lot of abundance right there waiting for you. And sometimes we can get in those ruts. We've all been there. We get hung up on what we've lost, on what we miss. But those cups are gone. They've served their purpose in your life. They've taught you lessons. Hopefully you're a stronger person now. And you've got a lot of goodness just waiting there for you. So don't get hung up on the past. Don't get hung up on what you've lost. because there's a lot of good things waiting for you there. I always say it takes a rainy day to appreciate a really sunny day. So get back to the sun, because the rain is gone and you've got sun waiting right around the corner for you. In the position of fire, which is what you really want to achieve this month, what you're passionate about, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is interesting. This card, it talks about, potentially having a little bit of a tendency to spend too much, leaving you maybe in not the greatest position. And sometimes we get excited. We want to go for the gusto. We want to buy everything out there that we want. But sometimes it's just not the right time to do it. And this would be the month that I would say is not the time to do it. Hold on to your pennies. Watch your pennies. The dollars will come after themselves. This is not the month to be out there spending some money. So you may want to. You really might want to. I'm getting that pull really strongly for you this month. Don't. Okay, this is the month to hold back, save your pennies, because you don't want to be in this position. So this is a warning here for you to really spend thriftily this month. The next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this is in the position of water, which is your emotions. This rules what can really get you going. And this actually speaks a lot to this card when you think about it. This is your mind. This is your heart. Ace of Pentacles is abundance. It brings you abundance. It brings you joy. It brings you sunshine from the clouds. And we have this in reverse. So it's there. It's there. This happiness is there for you. And it's almost like you're really struggling to see the sunshine this month, Taurus. It is there. So, and this might have something to do with it. Oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. And you're forgetting about all of the good things that are there. I see this really strongly this month for you, Taurus. I'm sorry. Yeah, we've got to focus on the good stuff here. It's all right there for you if you focus on it. Don't turn your back. Don't turn your back on the good stuff. It is there. It's calling you. Very strongly, actually. It's calling you. You've got a lot of positive things going on in your life right now. And sometimes, like I said, it's hard. You get stuck in those ruts and you're focusing on all the things that are bad. I want to go out and buy that big screen TV or whatever it might be. There's a lot of good things in your life going for you right now, and that's where your mind needs to be. That's where your energies need to be. That's where your focus needs to be, because that's what's going to bring you the greatest calm and the greatest happiness. And it is there. It is there this month. Lastly, we have in the Earth position, the King of Wands in reverse. And this Earth represents the material things in your life, the things that you can touch, the things that make you happy, that you can touch and you can feel. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Now, this could be a person coming into your life. Obviously, it's something that you can touch. Something that you can feel. So this might be a person. It's the King of Wands, which it's not necessarily a man. It could be a woman as well. In the position. So King of Wands. This is somebody, they're very sure of themselves. They're bringing messages, that's for sure. There's messages coming to you this month. I feel that very strongly. There's a lot of messages, and they're positive messages. I'm not getting anything negative out of this. I feel that you might fight the message that this person might bring you. Not strongly, but I feel like they might come to you. They might have something to say to you. And you might not be in the right headspace to hear it, to be quite honest. I'm getting that you're not feeling what they're laying down for you this month. Again, there's these good things happening. You know, are you in the right mindset to get there? I see that you are. I see that you are in a position of calm, of authority. You are owning this month. I see that as the overall feeling, and the overall energy that you are exuding. But there might be some things that you're resisting, that you're ignoring almost. And they're really positive things. That is the overall message that I'm getting here this month, is that there's a lot of positive things coming into your life. And you're hung up on this one thing. Gotta let it go. It'll always be there. Always learn from your past. Don't dwell there. It's not the place to live. It's the place to learn from. So lastly, I'm going to pull one final card. Oh, what a beautiful card. This is the final outcome. This is how you're going to be wrapping up your month of March, Taurus. And this is the 8 of Wands. This is messages of love from the heart. You've got a lot of love going on here this month, Taurus. And I really hope that you see. I hope that you turn your back on this negativity, and I hope you face all of this positive stuff happening. Look at all of this positive stuff happening this month. And so at the end of the month, you're really going to be in a really sweet spot. You've got the 8 of Wands. This is all positive. This is messages of love coming to you. So there are definitely people out there that want to support you. There's a lot of people in your reading this month. I feel that this is you in a position of calm, in a position of authority. You're owning this month. You might not be feeling it sometimes in your moments of silence, but you definitely are exuding that ownership of this month. And you're ending it off in such a beautiful note with the 8 of Wands. Wow. Excellent. So my message to you this month, Taurus: enjoy the month. Don't get hung up on the past. You've got a lot of positive stuff coming your way. Watch your pennies, and definitely be open to the messages that come your way this month, because they are positive. If you can take the time to focus on them, they are positive. So thank you so much for joining me this month, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I look forward to seeing you next month. And until then, keep your head up and keep smiling, sunshine. Take care.